Atlas, the corner man, and the comedian. Joe, I'll one-up you here. You were standing next to a guy that's defeated Manny Pacquiao. I'm sitting next to a guy that's done it. The Mexican legend, Juan Manuel Marquez, is here on SportsCenter to talk about the fight. He'll be on the call ESPN Deportes. The fight will be on as well if you don't catch it on ESPN. So we got the weigh-in, 146 for Pacquiao, 147 for Horn. Teddy's not happy with that at all. Tell me what it's like 24 hours before a fight. The weigh-in is done. How does a fighter feel?
When the first opponent and you need to win is the scale, and both fighters makes the weight, no problem. And 24 hours before the fight, the fights wants to go to the ring. The fights we're ready to the fight. I want, first of all, for example, I feel very nervous. I feel very nervous because I want to fight. I want to go to inside the ring, and I feel I put very nervous.
Yeah, you don't want to wait the 24 hours. Indeed, Teddy said Horn was nervous, but for a completely different reason than I think Juan particularly is. You have a long history with Manny Pacquiao. You first fought him in 2004, last time in 2012. You have spent a staggering 126 minutes in the ring with the Filipino fighter. What makes Manny so special from your epic duels with him?
Manny Pacquiao is a special fighter because he has power, he has speed, and after the last fight, in the fourth fight,
yes,
he continued. He is to be a great fighter. Mm-hmm. He continues as a great fighter. Right now, he's a good fighter too.
Right.
And I think Pacquiao wants to fight with Mayweather, and he looks too good for this fight.
Yes. If he wants a part two, as he said with Mayweather, he's got to take care of business and probably do it in convincing fashion. You mentioned that fourth fight that you had against him, the punch that you landed. How did that happen against Pacquiao?
I know when Pacquiao faked, he was coming inside.
Okay.
And I working very hard in this punch. I know him, and I do the right hand. I put all my weight in the right hand, and when Pacquiao was coming inside, I connect a big right.
Do you think in any way Pacquiao was careless there? Did he lose his focus there?
Yes, Pacquiao is very focused in the fight. I feel very focused in the fight. I know him. I'm training very hard every day in Mexico City.
Yes.
But I don't know. I think I need to win the fight. But Pacquiao he looks good. He look forward for me.
Right.
But I try my right hand.
Yeah. He looked past you, and that was a mistake when your right hand connected. I wonder, there's not too many people that are walking on planet Earth that have defeated Manny Pacquiao. We saw Bradley, we have yourself. So you tell me, from being in the ring with him as many times as you were, what's his biggest weakness right now as a 38-year-old fighter?
No, Pacquiao continues, is a great fighter. Pacquiao continues with the speed, with the strength. I think Pacquiao is a good fighter, and tomorrow will be to see with Jeff Horn. Will be a top fight for Jeff Horn.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens. This is a humongous fight. Horn has said that if he were to win this fight, it would be amazing for what it could do for Australian boxing. The odds are not on his side. We'll see what happens. Last thing, since you're here, give me a prediction. Who wins?
I think Pacquiao. The experience is the most important for this fight. I think the experience is for Pacquiao, and maybe Pacquiao will win the fight by knockout.
By knockout. We'll see. Maybe that's the call he'll, in fact, recite tomorrow night on ESPN, or with Juan Manuel and the crew on ESPN Deportes, 10 p.m. Eastern time. The big story in the land down under. Juan, thank you so much. Great to have you here. We'll see you. Look for you on ESPN Deportes tomorrow. There it is, the Battle of Brisbane. The native son, Brisbane-born Jeff Horn, the prohibitive underdog against the favorite, who Juan says will win via knockout on ESPN. Card starts at 9 Eastern, and then they'll get going an hour later tomorrow on ESPN. If you're out and about on Saturday night, every punch thrown will be available on the ESPN app. And still,